Outside a little bit gloomy today. Guys, when you know the electrician did a good job, because it's been some months and the car started right up. Okay, so right now we're going right around the corner just to carry the car to our line there. Okay guys, back in Laurel again. This is the very next day. I just wanted to share two unfortunate experiences with y'all that I had yesterday. First one being that I carried the Laurel to align, just to align the front to get the steering wheel to match the front wheels, and the alignment guy adjusted the camber as well, causing the front to rub. He jacked up the front of the car, causing the back to compress. So now the back wheel's rubbing as well. So now all four corners of the car is rubbing. And the thing was, it wasn't rubbing before. So now, and he said that an alignment was $70, right? And then at the end of it, you know, to align and camber and to do everything, cost me about $200, and that is just the front alone. So $200 less in my pocket, and 100% dissatisfied with the job. So, but at the same time, you know, onus was on me to make it clear that all I wanted to do was align the front, and by align I mean only adjust the steering rack to match the steering wheel, as supposed to make it clear. So just putting it out there so that you all would know that you all had to make yourselves clear when you all are going by mechanics and alignment shops and whatever, because they will always work an angle to do more work so that you pay more money in the long run. The next thing that happened was the Laurel's battery died not too long after that that unfortunate experience, and that was because the instrument panel wasn't installed. Apparently the charge light in the instrument panel completes the circuit, the battery circuit. So with the instrument panel being disconnected all this time, the battery run down and died, and so yeah, I broke down. I switched off the car for a moment and came back and the car wouldn't start. So that was a stressful experience, but thankfully my friend Alex was there to help out. So just to finish off this episode, one, you know, make sure you have in mind what you want to do and make it clear to the people who are going to do the job for you before, you know, they do the job. And two, to finish off the video, we will install the instrument cluster and then see if the alternator is recharging the battery. Alright, so here we have the instrument panel or gauge cluster, or if you want to call it. At the back of it, kind of strange. It don't have like normal jackings, but that's a good thing because you can look at the harness and distinctly see which ones are for the cluster, right? So as you look at it, they don't have like pins, but they have these contacts, these kind of fabric contacts. So it does match the pins with the amount of contacts, like 3 and 2, and then this one was 3 and 3. So it does get them to match and plug them in. So now I'll go and show you, plugging them in. So the first one far left is the only one on the side, and then on the right side has 3 connected to each other, which fits on these 3 on this side here. So it's very straightforward in terms of putting them in. Alright, so I'm trying to put it in and it doesn't want to go in. So turn it around and easy. Right, so it can only go in one way, which is good. Okay, so 3 and then 2. Plug in. 3 and then 2. Plug in. And then 2 and then 2. Plug in. Alright, and that should be it. The only thing that remains is, I believe this is for the speed sensor. So you have to take this circle thing here and put it in, I believe. Alright, so this is them together, right? So now we have to check and see if the battery recharging now. And to do that, how we'll do that is by plugging in the battery, starting the car, and then taking off the positive terminal. If when we take off the positive terminal, the car cuts off, well, we know the battery not getting recharged. But if we take off the positive terminal and the car stays running, that means the alternator is recharging. The alternator is keeping the current in the system circulating, so that it won't cut off now. Alright, there's the moment of truth. Alright, I plug it in, nothing come on, nothing. But you go and unplug the battery and see if the car cuts off or not. Okay, so we haven't fixed the problem. Okay, so unfortunately for this episode, I wasn't able to figure out what the problem was. I will talk to my electrician and see what could be done, but I mean, sorry this episode had to be, on such a negative note, but it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoy and tune in next time to see what, we did to figure it out. Laters.